What is going on, everybody? It is your man R0B back at it again with another New York Giants video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a huge free agent acquisition that the New York Football Giants went ahead and did earlier this week. Now, first and foremost, be sure to go ahead and give that video a thumbs up. It does help the videos get noticed. Smash that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications so that you never miss another upload. Now, I do apologize for there being a little bit of a delay in uploads this week. It's been super busy. I've had some personal things going on this week that have kind of gotten distracting. So I do apologize about that. I'll talk about that in a separate video. But I just wanted to let you guys know. Well, I guess I can kind of cover it now really quickly. So, we've got a dog. His name is Oreo. And we've had him now. He's just turned 10 this past November 7th. And unfortunately, a couple of days before his birthday, um, it looked like he went into heart failure. And he also may have a mass inside his abdominal area. Um, we rushed him to the vet emergency room. After a couple of days, we just decided, it's so expensive. We didn't have any type of, vet or animal insurance or anything like that. And unfortunately, it's a single family income home, so things were a little bit tight. So we just decided to bring him home, make him feel loved and as comfortable as we could. And until God says it's time to go. We went ahead and thanks to a couple of one person in the community recommended some natural diuretics to try to drain some of that fluid from his body, and it was working. Looked like he was up and around. It was helping him out. But last night he started having some seizures, and we actually thought he was going to pass last night. He didn't. And he had like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 seizures late last night. I was probably up until since about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I had to work a whole day. So we're going through that. So that's just been weighing on us. And then also uh, on Halloween, my wife and I, as some of you may know, but if not, I'll share it really quickly. My wife and I were pregnant with our fifth child. Her name was Serenity Grace. And unfortunately, we had a stillbirth and we lost her this past March 15th. And on Halloween, my wife told us or told me that she was pregnant. So we were excited. We were elated. We kind of kept it quiet. Well, just a few days ago, she went for a regular checkup, and they decided to do an ultrasound with her. Now, there were some complications with the loss of the child, and I'm not going to get into all of that. But she was labeled as a high risk. She's not high risk, but they're treating her as high risk because of what she went through, and they want to make her feel comfortable and have peace of mind. And so they decided to do an ultrasound just to make sure everything was good to go and kind of give my wife a little bit of peace of mind. And when they did the ultrasound, they found two. So we are having twins. Twins does not run in my family. My grandmother had a set of twins long, long time ago. Those were her first babies that she got. And unfortunately, she ended up losing those babies, the miscarriage, and it didn't work out. But almost everybody in my family does not have a twin. Nobody does. I think I'm the first one in my family to have a twin. So, or to have twins. So it's very, very exciting, but it's been stressful and worry and panic and everything like that. So I apologize for the no uploads, but that is what's going on. Well, let's get back into the Giants news. So the New York Football Giants made a huge free agent acquisition in obtaining Vernon Butler, a former first round pick of the Carolina Panthers. Looks like they're digging back into those Dave Gettleman trees. He was a first round pick for the Carolina Panthers. Um, Actually, sorry, it was not a. Yes, he was. He was a first round pick for the Carolina Panthers, taken in the first round at the 30th overall pick in the 2016 NFL draft by the Carolina Panthers. Here's some of his stats. He's 28 years of age. He's 6'4", 330 pounds. Went to college at Louisiana Tech. Um, And these are some of his stats. So in the beginning of his career in 2016 as a rookie, he had 13 combined total tackles for a sack and a half. He played in 10 games. In 2017, he played in 14 games. Again, 13 sacks, no sacks, 13 tackles, no sacks. He did have a couple of tackles for a loss his rookie year, not and one his sophomore year. Four QB hits in his first year, two in his second year. In 2018, he had 19 total tackles. He had a half a sack, four QB hits. Um, but in 2019, that was probably his best year so far. He had 32 combined tackles. He had seven tackles for a loss, eight QB hits. He had six sacks. He had one fumble recovery in 2016 and in 2018, and then he had one pass defended in 2016 and in 2017. Now, after the 2019 season, it looks like he was let go and he was signed by Buffalo, and he was with the Buffalo Bills from 2020 to 2021. Played in 14 games in his first season with Buffalo. He started in nine of those 14 games, and he started in one game out of 10 games in the 2021 season. His first year with Buffalo, he had 18 total tackles. He had five tackles for a loss, two QB hits. And then his second season with Buffalo, he had 11 combined total tackles, no tackles for a loss, one QB hit, and he has not acquired a sack since 2019. Now, I don't necessarily think that this is um, you know, uh, one, we needed help at the defensive line. He is signed to the practice squad. I do think that this could be a nice acquisition. We did sign a guy from the Steelers who played yesterday. His name escapes me, so I apologize. But he played well last week. I think Vernon Butler is just going to add another piece of depth in case we do need somebody. At 6'4", 330, he's a big piece. I could definitely see him potentially maybe getting activated for either one of the Eagles games or the Cowboys game next week and bringing him up to try to get some of those big bodies in there. I definitely think that he could help out in stopping the run going up against Tony Pollard and potentially Ezekiel Elliott in the Thanksgiving game versus the Dallas Cowboys. But not a bad acquisition. Like I said, 6'4", 330, former first round pick by the Carolina Panthers. They do a pretty good job at drafting some pretty good linemen. Go on short. They had another guy there that I can't remember his name, but they had a couple of guys that were there. Oh, Star Latulele, so they've done a pretty good job when it comes down to drafting some D linemen. So I definitely think it was a nice pickup to go ahead and get Vernon Butler. Doesn't sound like they're paying him a lot either. So and they signed him to the practice squad. So familiar guy from Buffalo, knows their system. They know him. He knows them. So there's a good familiarity there to have him come on in and be another vocal leader to represent what they did up in Buffalo down with the New York Football Giants. So ultimately, I think it was a good signing. Look forward to seeing him on the field and seeing what he's able to do. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about the signing? Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it was a waste? Let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, and I appreciate you guys listening to me and letting me rant in the beginning of the video. Remember, guys, be sure to hit that like button. It does help the videos get noticed. Smash that subscribe button. Turn on those bell notifications so that you never miss another upload. I'm R0B, signing off. Go Giants.